Hi there, my beautiful people. I am so excited to see you here again on my channel. We are back with another video. Today we are doing makeup that is not going to age you, because I'm sure you clicked on this video to learn how to do your makeup so it doesn't age you. And yes, I know I am young. I am still very young. My skin is completely different from what an older woman would have, or an older man. Everybody's welcome here, but I've been doing makeup for a very long time to know all the things that would impact you looking older with makeup. A lot of things people do by just not knowing sometimes would either impact it positively, or it could impact it negatively and make you look worse than you did before. So today we're not going to do a full face of makeup, but we are going to be applying all the products correctly in a sense of their order to get that beautiful look that we're always looking for. It's going to look fresh, it's going to look plump, and it will give you that beautiful look that will enhance your features and won't change them completely, which I am an advocate for. It will make you glow no matter how old you are. So I did my usual skincare process before I do my makeup, and it's completely different from what I would do if I would not wear any makeup. My skincare before makeup is just simply a serum, and I use the Medicube. This is the PDRN peptide serum. This is one of my current favorites. It gives me that beautiful supple glow, and I just love it. That's the first thing I apply. Actually, I'm lying. I apply this Daily Rescue, and this is something that I apply like minutes or hours before my makeup. It's probably one of the first steps what I do when I wake up, because I want to clear out my skin. It's like an antibacterial. It just keeps my face from like any unnecessary bacteria that could cause acne. So that's what I use. And then I found it with the Superfood Skin Drip. This is the Smooth and Glow Serum. I kind of think it is a moisturizer, more the consistency, but it is also really nice. It is kale and peptide, dandelion root, niacinamide, postbiotic, and this is from the Youth to the People. Gorgeous glow after this one as well. And then I obviously follow with an SPF, and the SPF that I use is going to be this one. This is Dew Balm. This is hence why I'm having so much glow on my skin right now. SPF 45 with niacinamide. Niacinamide causes the glow as well. So that's why if you have questions of why am I so glowy, is because of all the products that I currently applied. This is a perfect order. You can follow it with any of your favorite products, but just make sure you follow your order. Whatever toner, and then you go serum, and then you go moisturizer, and then you go with SPF. Will keep you away from peeling, and your foundation will be nice, dewy, and it will be looking plump rather than dry and crusty and creasy. This is what you gotta do. An issue that might cause your makeup look cakey or make you age and doesn't flatter you is because you're probably using too much product. Especially in the summer, I do strive to go for something a lot more thinner, and Skin Tint is an amazing balance between trying to cover some things up and then perfect glow and coverage, as well as just feeling super lightweight. This one is going to be an Armani Beauty. This Skin Tint is from Armani Beauty, and it is long wear and care. This is a gorgeous satin finish, beautiful skin tint. I'm not going to be applying it today, but this is something that I recommend. It's super glowy, it's super lightweight, it flows onto your skin, and it gives you a beautiful coverage without interrupting the textures of your skin, and smooths everything out. And that's why I really love it. If you are curious about the products I'm going to use today, I'm going to link everything down in the description below so that you could try them out as well. But you could use the products that you love already, just use them correctly. I really think it's not about products. I really think it's mostly on how you apply them and how you use them. So that's why I talk about that. I use these products because they do get sent to me, so I do try them out a lot. Most of the products that I buy, I do tell you, but this thing has been sent to me because it's a new launch and I actually really like it. It's super light. I haven't used it on my videos yet, but I've used it on a daily basis and it's really nice. It's super lightweight. One of the other ones that I really like is Estee Lauder, and there is one that is from L'Oreal or Maybelline. I'm not really sure about what they called, but they are pretty similar consistency as well. So it doesn't matter what product, it's just how you apply it. I'm sorry for rambling again. I know, I see your comments. I talk too much. I get it. All right. Another part is going to be applying concealer. Applying concealer also is very important because sometimes we tend to use a lot of concealer thinking, oh, if we apply more concealer, it's going to cover more. No, wrong. We just have to apply on the correct areas. What I'm going to do is apply the concealer right under my eye right here. I'm not going straight into my eye. I'm going right under here. Then I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And the other areas that I like to apply is going to be around my crease right here. This helps to lift my face and make it more brighter around that area. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Then I'm going to apply some on my forehead because the light likes to hit on there. So I'm going to just emphasize it a little bit and make my face look a little bit more lifted that way as well. The other area that the light hits is going to be my chin right here. Sometimes I do see darkness around my nose area, so I do like to add a dot around here. And the creases right here around my cheeks on my smile lines, right? These tend to be dark as well. If you like, you could put the concealer there as well, but this area will be able to cover it. So less product is better. Now, the key factor is letting it sit for a little bit. And we're gonna let it set and then just absorb into my skin, thicken a little bit. And then when it does thicken, we are going to blend it out and make sure that it spreads evenly. And just the way it's gonna thicken a little bit is gonna give you the better coverage that we're looking for without using more product. If you didn't know, now you know. Now that you allowed it to sit a little bit, you're going to go ahead and take your fluffy brush. This one is going to be 114 and it is a concealer brush from BK Beauty. It has two different textures on each side right here. This one is more of a fluffier finish, which will distribute evenly, and this one is for more of applying or distributing it to creases and stuff like that. The way you're going to use this brush is going to be by tapping the product in and slowly spreading it to the areas that you're looking to spread it by just tapping it in, not dragging it like this. We're going to be tapping the product in. I'm going to start with here under the eyes, and I'm going to slowly take the product in under my eyes right here. This is going to be making the eye area and inner corners a lot more brighter. I don't suggest to bring it too high up because it is going to crease no matter what product you use. It's going to crease. This area moves a lot. You move your eyes a lot. You smile, you shrink your eyes. Everything you do is going to make them crease. Doesn't matter what product you're going to use. So I do try to keep the area a lot more clean, but I do like to keep the inner corners brighter because it's going to give that illusion. If you know about models usually put eyeshadow, glittery eyeshadow right in the corners here to make them look more awake. So that is something similar with just using concealer. Same thing here. I'm gonna apply circular motions by tapping it in like so. Do you see how it's already immediately lifts my face? Yeah, so perfect. Any redness or acne that you see also could be put in as a separate concealer spot like this, just one dot of concealer, and then you spread it out just like that, by tapping it in. As you can see, you could just be following the area that you are applying it to. So mostly focusing on the area that you added the product to, and then slowly whatever is left on the brush you spread around. This is going to give you that nice thin layer. Do you see how much more lifted and bright my face looks? This is just the key, and we haven't used much products already, and it just feels like I have nothing on my face, but already it made the biggest difference. so much more lifted, and the layer of the products are so limited, and it's perfect. It's perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Now we're going to focus on applying our bronzer, contour, and blush in correct ways as well. We don't want to put too many products in, and we do want to layer them correctly. We don't want to use a lot. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to use a bronzer, or what is this called? I think, yeah, matte bronzer from Milk Cosmetics or Milk Makeup. And what I'll do is I will apply it right on the palm of my hand, and I'm going to slightly warm it up. Just like that. Then I'll take an Hourglass 15 just because it has more of like that sparse style brush. And I'll go ahead and tap the product in onto the brush and just work it in a little bit. And then I will go ahead and work it right on my cheekbone right here. And you see the placement that I added on is going to be more of that lifted look. We don't want to put too much. We're just going to go ahead and make sure that it's blended. I'm not tapping the product in too hard. Very light motions, not dragging anything in, literally just making sure that it stays in the area where I first applied it. And then I could move slowly to the other areas on my face just so that it could evenly be blurred out and blended in. We don't want any blunt style contours. We don't want blunt sharp lines. We want everything to look really nice and smooth and even. This is why I would suggest just make sure that everything is nicely blended out, and just start small. You could always add more product, but taking off product is so much more harder. Now I'll take the same thing and then just add it to my forehead just a little bit. This will give us a little bit more of a bronzy look and shrink the size of our foreheads. If you have a forehead like mine that is 500,000 feet long, yeah, this will help. I do also like to add some product here. I'm just lightly tapping this in and then blending it by pressing the product into my skin. This will emphasize the deepness or the structure of your face. This is why I recommend doing it. For nose contour, you could go ahead and use a flat brush like this and then go in with your contour of choice. I'm going to use one from Clinique. It's a little bit more darker. I do just want to contour my nose around the tip area. I usually don't go anywhere else. This is just going to make my nose look a little bit more thinner. You could definitely skip this step. I'm sure we do have different noses, but this is what I do for my nose in particular. I don't go too high up with my contour. I could sometimes just emphasize the deepness on the eyes right here. This is going to make the nose also look a little bit more thinner, but I usually don't. I just work the tip around here. All right, now we could go ahead with blush. I'm going to be using this one. This is going to be the 06 from Mousse, and this is Get Used to It. I have no idea what that means. This is going to be a skincare skin tint blush. That's what I read on their website. Not sure, but I have actually tried their lip glosses on my page. You could definitely look it up on Instagram. And I'm on the air, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put it on my palm right here. Look how cute. What a pretty blush. I'm going to go ahead and just add it to the apples of my cheeks right here. I don't want to go too high up here just because, in my opinion, this looks a little bit more fake in general. It does look definitely lifted, but we do want to look a little bit more youthful and sense of like younger, as well as just applying makeup as a younger person would. We don't want to lift our face too much. This will definitely not age you. This will make you look really adorable and cute. Just look at this perfect color blush. You could definitely apply this on your lips as well. Oh, that's adorable. When I first tried trying them on the lips, Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush to blend this out. We applied it, now we are going to blend it. Taking a fluffy brush just like this, very nice and dense, I'm gonna tap the product in. I'm taking it and just dragging it down a little bit, and then applying it a little bit onto my cheekbone as well, but mostly focusing on the apples of my cheeks because that's where I like my blush to be at this moment, especially because it looks adorable. It looks really cute. Then applying some onto the nose, giving that sunburned effect. Make sure that everything is blended and there are no harsh lines. Harsh lines is what's going to age your face a lot more than just regular blush that will look super natural. I'm going to use a fluffy brush, and this is Tower 28 pressed powder. This is like chalky powder, definitely brightening. It is translucent and it does blur really well. So that's what's going to keep you away from looking really crazy around your eyes for a very long time period. It's not the foundation or the concealer that you applied. It's definitely going to crease anyways. It's the powder that's going to keep it from creasing for a while. So I'm going to just press the powder in under my eyes right here, and you could immediately see the difference. You could see the difference, right? I don't know why I have been staying away from powder. I literally, if you know me, if you've been watching me for a while, or like at least a year, you know that I was staying away from powders. This is what's going to look you so most lifted. I'm just gonna do this half of the face so you could see first, and then I'll do the second half. I'm gonna take a powder puff now, apply the product, and then I'm going to set my face. First I used the brush, and now I'm using the powder puff, and then I'm just applying it right in this triangle so that I could definitely lift my face. And you see my blush is already disappearing. After setting the face, we could definitely reapply blush, powder blush, and I'm so excited for that. So beautiful, guys. Even up close, it's so pretty. I'm gonna apply some on my forehead too. It's very nice and blurring and definitely brightens really nicely. That's why I wasn't scared of applying the makeup that I did beforehand, because I know the powder will fix it. Make sure that you apply powder around your smile zone area too. This is the area that tends to crease a lot because we smile, we talk, we do all kinds of things, we eat. So this area does tend to crease a lot as well. This is half of the face with the powder. I'm gonna apply some to the lid as well. There you go. This is not bad, but this looks like a mess. There's so many discolorations because of the makeup that we applied. It's definitely not blurred as much as we want, and it's not as even as this area is. But it is also important for you to hydrate your face before you apply powder products. This is why it looks like this, and now it looks like that. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side now. There we have it. I look even younger than I used to at this point. Literally. I'm gonna take this Fluorescence palette. This has a really nice, well, it's really dirty, guys, my bad. It has a really nice color contour right here. It's powder. I'm going to just lightly go over whatever I had underneath. This will just bring out that contour a little bit more because we did set it. So now it does look a little bit more set in and less visible. That is why I do tend to go with powder products on top just to bring it back to life. But it is matte, so it's not going to go ahead and bring out too much of the look that we had before. What I mean is it's not going to be as glossy, but we're going to add in some highlight products just to bring in the life and the plump look. mostly focusing on the cheekbone area, the forehead, and I'll be fixing up the nose a little bit. Now I'm gonna take in with the flat brush I used before, and then I'll just fix up the nose a little bit and bring it back to being staged in. Okay, so for our powder blush, we are going to go in with the Olac. I absolutely love this one. This one is the most amazing blush that I have tried in a very long time. It's super buttery, but it's powder, but it also gives you that beautiful fluorescent finish. It just looks amazing, you guys. This is definitely a PR gift, and I've been using it since. It's so beautiful. I don't know how to give you that texture. It's definitely so soft. Do you see this? Super buttery. It has a lot of highlight. Look at this blush. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so soft. It's so smooth. It's so buttery. Everyone needs to try this one. I don't know what else to say. So I'm going to apply that one on it to my cheeks. And I'll focus it right here. This is how I would do it. This is how you layer your products so that they look the way you would want it to look, right? It's so pretty. No beauty filters, nothing. No matter how old you are, I want you to try this makeup in general, this base, and let me know if you like it, because ever since I found this out, I have been trying this base and I am just so obsessed with it. I can't go back. Cannot go back. Looking back at the videos I've made before, this is the ultimate makeup that you need to follow, or the order you need to follow. I am just obsessed. This is going to make you look super good, and I am so confident, and that is my attitude towards that, I promise. All right, the base is finally done. We could work on our eyes and lips right now. To make yourself look really nice and young, I wouldn't go ahead with really dark eyeshadow look. I would go with something that will enhance your features and your eyes. I would look into the colors that match and go really well with your eye color. For example, I have green grayish eyes, and the colors that go well is going to be either green or red, like this kind of red, or even like burned brown colors. But I know that everyone is going to look good with taupey brown shades, and these are the perfect ones I got from Fui. And this one in particular is going to be this salty caramel palette. How cute is this palette, guys? First of all, it has a keychain. You can definitely just bring it with you on traveling. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. It comes with glitter shade as well. I absolutely love this palette. How cute it is. I have not used this one before, so you'll be the first one to see me try it. Alright, first they go with color that is like neutral. I'll go ahead with this one right here. It is not too light, but it's also not too dark. It's definitely like pinkish beige color. It's so smooth, guys, super smooth. Look at the texture. I'm just going to focus around the outer corners here and then bring it up to my brow bone and then move in over towards my nose. What I'm going to do now is I'll take the same color and put it on to my lower eyelid. This will just bring the whole look together and it will be like really nice. What this is going to do is going to set your whole eye look, and it won't change it completely, but it will enhance it and give you a little bit more of that flirtatious, sultry look to your eyes, which is going to attract people looking into them. This is what we want. This is what we want. It's going to make you look good. Be very light-handed with your motions. Now you could go ahead and add in a little bit of darker shade. I'm going to go with this one right here, and I'll only put it onto my outer corners right here. So just focusing on the outer corners right here. It's just going to give it more of that deepened look. This is not a smoky eye. This is just going to bring a little bit more attention to the eyes because of how we were only focusing on the face and base, there was a lot of attention on the cheeks, because look at that beautiful glow. This will bring the eyes back onto our face. It's not going to just be a bland slate, okay? This one, and then I'm just going to focus it on the outer corners right here. Very, very light-handed. Do the same thing on the other side. For the past couple of days, I do like to add in a little bit of powder on it to my inner corners here, like inside the waterline, because I feel like it just added a little bit more of like that deep eye look onto my eyes. And since I do have light color eyes, it just looks a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and add this brown taupey color right here, and make sure that you dust it off. You don't want any powder on your eyes, that won't be comfortable. And then if you do the side, you put it right into your waterline in the inner corner here. Very subtle change. It's probably not as visible on the camera, but it's pretty visible on person. It's so subtle, but it makes a really nice difference. This is what you could do. Now you could also just play around and add in some glitter on to the center of your eyelids. And I'm going to do that with my finger. I'm going to add in this one, just a little bit of glitter. It's so subtle. It's not going to be really, like, seriously visible. I'm just going to abruptly just like add in and tap in the product onto the eye. Very cute. If you are the type of person who likes to play with eyeshadows and just like a little bit more of an interesting look, but you don't want to look crazy, you want to look really put together. Alright, so for my eyebrows, what I've been doing recently, I haven't been touching them too much. I haven't been doing lamination either. I have been using this eyebrow gel. This is from NYX, and this is NYX whatever, and this is the brow glue. This is a crazy lift. It does give you a really nice laminated look, but I just don't like the look anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and just make it a little bit more flatter like this, just with the way naturally my eyebrows go, because I think it flatters my face a little bit more than just like flat eyebrows. I'm just gonna make them a little bit more fluffier this way, you know? And then make sure that they all going the same way. And if you are trying to make them a little bit more darker, which I completely understand, like right now my eyebrows are gray, you could use either a pencil or you could use a tinted brow. I use this one right now, and this is Stay Put from Milani, guys. This is something new. I love this one so much. It's so cool. This is Brow Mousse in the shade Taupe or shade 100. It's made in Italy, and it is all more of that grayish color. I just don't want to change my color completely sometimes. The eyebrow colors that I would put on, for example, like pencils, they do give off like that reddish tint, which I don't like on my eyebrows. I want my eyebrows to be brown. I don't want them to be red, you know what I mean? I know red is the undertone, but I don't want red onto my eyebrows. I want it to be cool tone. Another eyebrow product that I use is Cold Brew, and it doesn't have that red undertone, which I really like. It makes sense. It's like coffee-ish color, brown, or I just go for like blonde colors like taupe. This just makes my eyebrows look a little bit more realistic to what I tend to have naturally, and complementing natural features will make you look 100% more younger, 100% more better with makeup. You're not ugly, or you're no one is ugly. You're not ugly. No one is ugly. Yes, we had that figured out. You just probably don't know how you use makeup, and that is completely okay. That's why I'm here to teach you. Now with all that done, I'm gonna go ahead and finish everything off with mascara and a lip combo. Guys, don't put too much products, just try to enhance your features. This is the order that I do, just so that I don't ruin my makeup in the future. I'm gonna curl my lashes right now. And like always, I would opt in for a brown mascara. This will enhance anyone else's features. Brown looks good on anyone, no matter what color eyes you have, no matter what color hair, skin, whatever you have. Brown mascara will always look good. It just looks a little bit more natural because there is no such thing as brown hair, because every black hair is definitely has brown or red undertones, unless you dye it with blue or like blue black, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know for a fact there's no such thing as black eyes, because there's always brown undertone if light shines to it, you know what I mean. Now I'll just go ahead and apply my mascara. This is the Essence one, really nice and brown. It's also dark enough, but it's not really dark. Like from the side you could definitely tell it's brown. Also, one thing about brows, it is very easy to deflatter yourself with big, bulky, boxy eyebrows. It is best to go with what your natural hair color is. It is very best to go with the flow or the way your eyebrow hair is. You could always laminate them and have them set the way you want to, but changing the color completely will never look good, and I've learned that the hard way. My lashes are on. I will go ahead and do my lip combo now. For my lip combo today, we are going to be using coffee. This way you're going to be able to see what I'm actually doing. This one is a perfect brown color, and it is from NYX or NYX, and that is one of my favorite shades from NYX. I will go ahead and use this as my outline. What you're not going to do is completely overlaying your lips. Let me show you how you should do it. To make your lips look and appear bigger, you don't go like this. What you're gonna do is focus your lip liner around the cupid's bow right here. And do the same thing on this side. You could, it's completely optional. What I like to do is make it a little bit more round around here, but that just only fits my lip shade. Now you're going to add in a lip liner on the other side. This is where you could overline, just slightly. You are not going to overline here. You're not going to overline here. You're gonna just follow the contour of your lips. Okay, and now you are going to draw a little bit of lines right here. Okay, and connect. Going that way, going up, not down, going up. On both sides, don't go down. On both sides, you go up. Do you see my lips right now? This is just a pencil. I know my lips are not on the small side, but the way you contour your lips will make the complete change. I know they may look a little bit big right now. What we're gonna do right now is add in some lip gloss. I'll go ahead with the Red Dew lip gloss from News, and this one is Bunny Fizz, such a cute pink shade. And look at this, adorable. I'm gonna apply this. And just completely change the look of my whole face. Alright, and that is how you do it. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with this L'Oreal Infallible. This is the 3-second setting mist. Put your whole freaking hair away from this one. It is literally like hairspray. It's so harsh sometimes, but it's just so good. Gives your face on for a very long time. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you try it because I really think everyone should try it. It will completely change the game of your makeup and I am so confident in that. Everything here is going to make the way you look just a little bit better without makeup. Literally naturally beautiful just the way you are. Thank you all so much for watching me today. I am so excited that you are done with this video. I really hope to see you on the next one, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so that you don't miss any of my uploads. If you have any suggestions, write them down below. I'm always in the comment section reading your comments and I will try to answer them as much as possible. Thank you so much again. I really love you. Bye for now. I will go, so have a good one.